Making this scented fake cherry pie, and I have some clay here. They have clay in the Dollar Tree now, and this is a tin that I'm using as a pie tin or tart tin, and I was going to leave this in there, but I don't. Once it dries, you can actually take it out, and then you could make more with that. But the first thing is just to roll it out where it's a little bit bigger than the top, so you have some to turn down and crimp the edges. So I'm going to cut a little excess off. Round it out a little bit more. Okay, and then I will put it in here. I ripped it a little bit. And, you know, I will push it into the side so it has that little design on it. And when it's dry, it will still be there. I'm doing this just to smooth out the edges a little bit. Since I have this much, I think I'm going to kind of fold it down a little bit, because that'll make the edge, the crimping, a little thicker. You know how it always seems a little thick on the edge? And then all you do to crimp it is like take one finger like this and then press behind it like that. Move down a little. You see that? Put a finger here and press it. And it's not perfect yet, but real perfect, I guess, unless you're a master chef from Europe, maybe. And then I have some extra here, I see, that I'll just kind of cut off. It kind of gives it a, I call it a ruffle, but, you know, I don't know. I think they call it crimping. So cutting it a little wider, see, than you need, you can fold it down a little. And, you know, you don't even have to do that. You don't even have to crimp it, but I think it gives it a much sweeter look, old-fashioned look. Okay, I have my pie filling in. Looks pink on there, but it's really, yeah, it's kind of a pinky red. And then I'm putting the little red cherries here and there. And then that will have to dry, and then we'll do our, but I'm just doing it as I go because these are pretty pliable right now. And I have them on this tin, so maybe they'll have a little curve when I set it on the pie. There will be that dome, and I really want that. So I'm going to let them dry a little in the sun, and then I will place it on top of the pie, and I will trim the edges to fit the pie. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I think that looks pretty good. The more perfect your strips are, of course, the more perfect your basket weave will look. So this would be good, I think. First time. so the pie's ready. I painted the sides and the bottom. And I'm not going to put it back in this because it just seems fine on its own. Now, I would also say that if you want to continuously add some fragrance, and if you give it for a gift, you can tell them, you could maybe add it to the side so it wouldn't affect the paint color. Just take a little paintbrush and use it with your oil and just brush along the side or right in there, you know. Another thing is I use this fan brush, and I mixed up some paint a little darker than the pie color, just in the same family but less white, more tan. And then I just went over the parts that would stand up naturally in the oven. See how that kind of stands up? Because that's the way they brown. And then I put a little along the edge here because that's a little higher, and so it seems like it always browns on those little, well, I can't think of anything, a better word than humps. There's little humps here. Okay, so this has been in the sun, therefore it's still pretty pliable. It's dry, it's painted, but I keep putting it back in the sun because I think it will work better to cover, and then I can kind of shape it